All right. So we're going to be looking at Virtua Racing today. This is Sega's, I consider one of Sega's sort of up their flagship racing games. And this is the Sega Mega Drive Genesis version. Now, I remember when this first came out, Sega Mega Drive cartridges was about so big, right? But this one was like an extra like third or a quarter on top of that. And that's because it needed the extra memory and space to be able to put this game on it. So let's check it out. Now, of course, if you didn't own a PC or anything like that, you were missing out on potential, Formula One style games. But to be able to play this at home on a console was very cool at the time. And we did get some F1 style games at the time as well. But this was a big one, right? And I think it was because it dominated the arcades. It was so much fun. And it really sort of was pushing the 3D boundaries with its graphics engine. It wasn't just animated, it was actual 3D polygons. So let's go. So you can actually change your view as well. You can go all the way down into first person, which is really nice. Right, you can come back out and just sort of get a more of a behind the car view as well. To spun out. And then of course we've also, you can go all the way up top here, which is nice. So you can get a nice big view of the track. So yeah, and this is pretty good. Always remember that music. Every time, like it's all quiet apart from engine sounds and the screeching of tires. And then when you go through a checkpoint, like this one, every time, man. That's a great game. Still handles really well after all this time. So obviously, it's not going to be like modern day handling, but considering the age of it and comparing it to modern day, I think it holds up pretty well actually. So very fast game. Of course, if you're not used to like how fast these sorts of games move, it can be a little bit off-putting. But I think that's also too why they give you the extra camera angles as well. So if you're finding it a little bit too fast, being that close to the car at the back, you can actually lift it up like this. You can give you a greater range to see down the track and see what's coming as well. So I personally prefer this view. I think this is great. But also the in-car view, I thought was pretty good. Again, for its time, having an in-car view was awesome. Like it was really, really cool. So we'll try and look at like all the tracks as well, so you get a good breadth of these. But I remember once I think I had a cold or a flu or something, and I was at home from school, and back in those days we didn't have TVs in our room, so we had to wheel the lounge room TV in there, and I hooked up the Mega Drive, and yeah, I just sat in bed under the weather, playing this game just non-stop. It was so much fun, man. So not having the cold part, but the racing part. So yeah, I'm locked in, man. Like I just absolutely love this. It's so good. Now I do know that they did bring this out. I think it was part of the Sega Ages collection on the PS2. I'd like to get around to covering that as well for the channel. But this is just a beautiful piece of nostalgia. The work that they went into to bring this home on the Mega Drive, without the aid of like a Mega CD or a 32X either, right? And that was really interesting. Now, we do know that we did get additional versions after this one, which added more content and whatnot in more powerful versions that came out. But to be able to get the original, which was just the 3-track version, I thought was a testament, to its time. And we didn't have to get anything additional to be able to play this game. We just needed a Mega Drive, and that was it. So I'd love to know how much the cartridges were back then, because this was a big cartridge, as I said. This was a huge cartridge, so it'd be pretty interesting to see what they were charging for this cartridge versus the other ones that were standard size. Like I'd almost guarantee it was probably more expensive. So, all right, let's go. You're constantly just looking at those corner pixels and waiting for it to turn one way or the other. So, oh no. Brake, son, brake. Use the brake. Use the brake. There we go. Very easy to spin out in this game too. So, yeah, Sega were absolutely like killing it with racing games back in the day. There we go. Oh, this is so nuts, like, so fast. Oh. But yeah, they did as far as I'm concerned, they did a pretty superb job bringing this home. For the Mega Drive Genesis folk. So, love to know too, like, its sales as well. Because Virtua Racing was big, man, right? Like, this was like the precursor to unless I got that wrong, but the precursor to Daytona, right? You know, so, of course, Daytona. Oh, can't wait to cover that too. I always thought the sounds were great too. The F1 sounds were really, really good. So, oh, careful. You got a little mini map on the side there too, if you need that. Just to sort of help navigate your way and see where your opponents are. Oh, damn. Yeah, I was hoping I'd make that corner, but no, I think I got a little bit too much grass on that back right. And that's what flung me out. So, good game. Well, we got to check out the last track as well. Last track is gold. All right. Sega. Of course, you got free runs, so basically time trial. Or not time trial, but like you can just like drive around the tracks, get used to it without any opponents. You've even got 2-player mode as well, which is nice. So they did a really good like home conversion, I thought, with Virtua Racing. Let's go. Last track. Always got that little intro music when you start off. Oh. And then it's just down to the car sounds. And then the music kicking in when you do a checkpoint. I love that. I just love it, man. It's so iconic. Oh, no. Go. There we go. Let's get some slipstream. Yep. Oh. So I want to know from you guys, did you guys ever play this? What was your favorite track? I'm very partial to the beginner track just because it's kind of like the first one, you know, you always play on. You know what I mean? Like, it's like Daytona USA, like the first track you play on, you know, it's just like the beginner track, but I always remember Sonic up on the cliff as I'm coming around on the left corner, heading towards the checkpoint, or the checkered flag, if you will. And so it's, you just got to kind of, even though there might be like a beginner track, you kind of remember, oh, crashed out. You remember these things, you know, pretty intimately, I think, anyway, if you were playing these back in the day, so. I'm almost last. I don't want to be fully last. So All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, got the checkpoint. Cool. See how we go for time. Oh, God. Oh, we're getting... All right, okay. All right. What might be doing all right. Nice big white tracks here, too. Oh, it's always that corner that gets me. Oh, imagine doing this in the first person mode. It'd be crazy. There we go. Oh, oh, 1 second. Yeah, I think this might be it, right? I just almost rolled over that. I had 1 second to checkpoint, so yeah, I'm not gonna make the next checkpoint. Nah. Yeah, I was right there too. Anyway, guys, I'll leave it there. Let me know what you think of Virtua Racing by Sega. Did you guys ever try it out, whether it was the arcade or the Sega Mega Drive Genesis? Or other versions as well. I'm going to eventually get around to putting them on the channel too, because I do love my classic retro racing. Anyway, guys, catch you next time.